Greetings, welcome to Wolf Hill. This is in Smithfield, Rhode Island. This is a large hill. I think it's the tallest one in the Smithfield area. I think it's a few hundred feet in height, but you actually can see Providence from the top, and there's a few different other angles and trails that you can take to go. The most popular one is the World War II Memorial Loop, which is near the police station in Smithfield, Rhode Island, off of Farnham Pike. Right now I'm on Mountaindale Road, and today we're going to hike the Quarry area. The Quarry area is an old granite quarry that shut down and since has become part of the Wolf Hill Park. It is right on the side of the hill. We are going to go check it out and see what we can find, any remnants of the old quarry and any cool rock formations. There's a waterfall which may or may not be flowing today due to the ice. It is still very cold, and it's not that great of a day outside, but I'm willing to brave the environment for you guys to see these views. So let's go. All right, the entrance is off of Mountaindale Road right here, and you can see they put a gate up. This is, I think, probably the old gate from the quarry that used to be here. When you start hiking on these trails from this side of the hill, there's two different ways to go. This way goes directly up the hill, which is right there over the horizon, and then this way goes flat, and there's a little bit more of a drawn out way. So this flat trail right here, it will actually lead over to the World War II Memorial Loop side and to the more wooded area where the hill is. The one that I said goes directly up the hill right here is going to have a couple different trails. It's less wooded and it's going to be more open and rocky because they dug it out for the sand pit or whatever the hell they were getting over here. It was granite, I believe. So let's see what's up as we continue. You can see that it's a little rugged and rocky over here right now, but it only gets worse as we get up the hill. This is like a mountain over here in Smithfield. It's not very large, but you are going to get a good view of the horizon on the top. And there's some scrambling involved and some pretty cool rocky areas. So let's go check out the waterfall first and see what we can find. And all right, we're coming up on the waterfall. It actually does look like some of it is flowing today. Surprise. So this waterfall, it comes from a pond that's further up the hill, which we will go see. As you can see over here, somebody set up like kind of a makeshift campground. We got some campfire wood, a nice fire pit, a couple fire pits. And here's the waterfall right here. That's beautiful. It is actually really flowing today, and the fact that we got some ice as well is really cool. Right now, let's focus on doing some rock climbing. We're gonna get up this hill right here. And again, there's like a lot of areas that people look like they camp at. So we're gonna take a right over here at this section. Oh, jeez. And this looks like a little camping area. So what do we got over here? Looks like there's another trail that goes down this way. Here are the cliffs. And there's another fire pit. And all right, this is my favorite part right here. This is the start of the actual Wolf Hill. So let's begin the ascent up. Okay. And we'll get some good views of Smithfield and the Smithfield crossing areas over here. The rocks are cold. Oh. Okay, here we go. So as you can see, we're getting a little bit higher up the hill. There's some of the horizon in the distance. That's the side of Wolf Hill right there we're looking at, with the trees going up on the angle. And we're going to continue to go straight up this way. As we do, we're going to get better views of the shops and the horizon over here. So let's go. This trail goes directly up the side of the hill. It's steep, so you get a good workout. I definitely enjoy it. Whoa! Okay, that looks cool behind me, huh? All right. So right in front of me is another steep hill we're going to climb up here. Okay. And we're going to start to get some good views of the horizon now. Here we go. Oh wow, look at that. Here we go. So down there is the pond that feeds that waterfall. Sometimes it's a lot more filled up, but today it's pretty empty. And it looks like it's frozen down there as well. Now this is cool. As we get over here, it's going to look like something out of Mars. And here we go. Wow, that is pretty incredible. There's the pond down there. And over there, look at the ice forming on the side of the cliff. Let's go up there and check that out. All right, down here is the actual main quarry itself. So as you can see, it does have a very eerie Martian type atmosphere. I think that that hill right there is only part of the actual Wolf Hill. The rest of it is behind the power lines. But we're gonna climb to the top of this. And here's something interesting. I don't know if you can see that cross there. I'm not sure why it's on the side of the cliff or upside down, but I did hear that unfortunately someone did commit suicide on this hill. I don't know the exact details and I don't want to speculate, but that cross is supposed to be a remembrance of them. Yeah, but this is a very surreal looking area. So this is cool, guys. Look at this. You can see all the ice has frozen over here up to the grass that I'm standing on. Let's go get a better look at the formations over here. It's crazy how you can see how humans changed this environment It was definitely wooded just like the rest of the area around it, but through the dynamite explosions and through the quarrying, they turned it into like almost like a cold, frozen desert. Okay. Look at that. Wow. The silence is deafening out here too. That's insane. All right, gonna walk on this alien atmosphere. And someone's got a table out here. I'm not sure if anybody wants a free wicker table, it looks like, but if you go to Wolf Hill in the Quarry in Smithfield, Rhode Island, and you want a nice wicker table to put on your porch, there's one right there for you. You just got to get through this ice and climb the hill and then bring it down. So speaking of climbing the hill, I'm gonna get up to the top of this thing over here. There's a trail that will lead right up to the side and we'll get the best view of the park. Alright guys, so we're gonna go up the side of the hill right now to get to the top. And while we're doing this, I'll give you a little bit of history of the granite quarry itself. So this again is located on Mountaindale Road on the Wolf Hill Preservation in Smithfield. The area actually was started to be converted to a quarry in the mid 19th century. So they were mining granite here since the 1800s, which is pretty cool. Much of the stone that they quarried from Wolf Hill stayed within the Smithfield area or went to nearby towns. They used it for mills. They used it to make different foundations, different infrastructure for the town. The 1940s, I guess, is around where the operations started to wind down. Other larger quarries in Massachusetts, Vermont, and in westerly Rhode Island began to take over, and this one fell out of favor. So in the 60s or 70s, the town of Smithfield converted it to the Wolf Hill Forest Preserve, which is now available for anyone to hike on and enjoy these trails. They do all connect, so if you start here at this quarry side on Wolf Hill, you can eventually link up to the main Wolf Hill Memorial Loop. So let's get to the top of this and see what kind of views we can find. Alright guys, so I'm about halfway up the hill itself, and there's a beautiful view of that ice wall that we were basically just at. And there's the side of the cliff right there. And you can already see we're getting pretty high up there. You don't want to fall off from the point that I'm at now, that's for sure. And there is that view. As I was saying, the clouds are kind of obscuring the area. So we're going to stay just at the quarry side today. On a sunnier day, I'm going to take you guys to the Mercer Lookout, which is on the other side of the hill, where you can see Providence. Right there you can actually see the ridge line of Wolf Hill right in front of us directly as it slopes upward to the top. So let's continue on. Alright guys, look at that. Another fascinating view from up here. As you can see, we're pretty high up. Look at those jagged rocks. So that trail over there is going to lead you to the rest of Wolf Hill. Right now, due to the rain, I'm going to turn around and follow this trail back. And we're going to go down to the bottom of this canyon now and take the old service road where they used to bring the trucks that would quarry the granite out up and down. So we'll end the hike down there. There we go. There's that pavement area that I told you about right here. And yeah, the rest of it looks like it's all busted up. Oh, tree branch. All right, we're wrapping up now. I am back down to the bottom of the hill and walking to the parking lot of the Mountaindale entrance to Wolf Hill, where the quarry is. I will put the location on the description, and I do appreciate you guys watching this video with me. I did a couple of other fun activities while I was here that I also filmed, which will be released at a later date. And yeah, take one last look at this pond over here. And there's where we came from. I highly suggest anyone come to check this out, especially if you like a little break from the wooded areas. You want something that's a little more open and rocky and gives kind of like a desert or a mountainous experience without having to drive up to New Hampshire or out to New York or something. So yeah, the Wolf Hill Forest Preserve, Mountaindale entrance to the Granite Quarry. Thanks for watching, and I hope you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next hike.